Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of college football. This big crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now, here we are. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Keeping it on the ground here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. A huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down crew. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the 1st.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a big gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he'll be brought down.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Trying to get to the end zone, they'll run it left. And they've got him.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the pass rush swarms him. They get him down on 4th and goal. What a play.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a...
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Offense getting set, second down play here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, the spread arrow over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Catch made on the left side. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
On third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking right, this one caught. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Inside the 10. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. The eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a fumble. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that.
Second, there's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Important second down play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
LSU now operating in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Shotgun formation here on third down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
This one is right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, LSU.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You want to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on fourth and inches in their own territory. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on fourth and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
First down here for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this. It'd be a great compliment to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
They go with a direct snap. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
It makes sense going for it here. They're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the tailback's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, or where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Tackle down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Sam Bam Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. And now the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. They'll try to run for the first down. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The offense has been pretty efficient. They've made 2 out of 3 4th down tries so far. They'll try it again here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Hit just as he throws the ball. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Punt team ready to boot it away. This is a low liner. This won't go. The kick mishandled. The ball is loose.
Boy, at this point in the game in the fourth quarter, trailing, a chance to get the ball back, and you fumble. I just don't know how many possessions or opportunities they're going to get after this.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them, they're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Important third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his target. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught quickly. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off. It's a design run. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Linebackers making some adjustments now. 2nd and goal for the offense. Direct snap to the back. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. So this game is not over yet. Score just got a little bit tighter. How will they play it? How aggressive in the play calling? Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Okay, it's third down after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, LSU.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
Well, I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. And I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.